everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight we get to see the top team in the league. Wonder what it's like to coach the best team.
Well, why wouldn't you, Doc? You certainly want to be standing behind that bench, but there are some challenges because you know the opposition is going to bring their best. They know that we're playing really well. They don't want to get embarrassed. So I think the challenge is to continue to get the focus from your team, play the way that you have, but understand is that you're going to have to bring your work boots here tonight to have any chance at winning this game.
The Predators coaching staff has prepared them extremely well. Regardless of the situation, they never change. If they're up a goal, down a goal, they stay with their same game plan and adjust accordingly. That's why they're on top of the league standings.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Varlamov's the goalie tonight for the Predators. And his save percentage is right in there, pretty solid. In goal is Bobby Lou, one of Roberto Luongo's nicknames. Born in Montreal, a three-time Olympian, the last two times he finished the tournament with a gold medal. Crosby's out there for the start. They know he can establish their style early. The Flames get the first play of the game. One-timer, blockered away. Nashville's in their own end and in control of the puck. Play to be made now. Lightning-like glove there. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. That one blocked. And let's head down to ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
Calgary's coaches were speaking before the game about how well their team plays on the road. Their road winning percentage is excellent, almost mirrors what they do on home ice.
Many thanks, Ray. The Flames get the draw. A shot gloved. And a whistle.
Varlamov's positioning is perfect here. He can make that glove stop all day long.
Just under 3 minutes have been skated so far. Game still waiting for its first goal. Good face-off win. With a shot. And it's driven away again. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Big face-off win. Not through. Shoots. Ranks one. Nashville's waiting back in their own end. And possession snapped up by Orpin. Puck is thrown to Yager. Lets it fly. He missed the net.
The pass was just a little bit off. It wasn't on the tee for him. And
Oh, Olczyk saved one there. A cover.
One word of advice, when you're pushing and shoving like that, you better be ready to drop the gloves.
Beat him on that one. Score!
Ehrhoff's stick was ready to one-time this puck. It was a perfectly placed pass.
Eddie, he just can't catch up to this. That is a rocket that beats him cleanly.
The Flames' lead is now 1. Lots of time remaining in this first period and in the rest of the game, of course, to try to build on it. Trying to go to Clough. Just a backhand. The net was knocked off, and so play is stopped. A little under 8 minutes off the clock. It's a 1-0 game. Calgary's got another face-off win. The stick broke on the shot. And a good job in the goal crease.
The low shot's handled with the goaltender's stick. He deflects this out of danger in a hurry.
Good clean win. One-timer, grabbed.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
Face-off win here. Kick save, outstanding. Puck collected by Henry. Nashville's on the move through the neutral zone. Oh, and he is drilled.
He was looking to knock him into the third row.
And the puck taken over by Marion Gaborik. Terrific glove save. Gets play stopped.
Luongo's able to make an enormous glove save here. The shooter is hanging his head. He thought he had him beat.
The Flames with a face-off win. Back in his defensive end to get it. One-timer, score!
If you really think about it, at some point the puck's got to get through the middle of the ice, the area in between the two face-off dots. If you get there, you're going to get rewarded.
Garvin's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
A little under 8 minutes to go. The Flames have widened their lead. It's now 2 goals. Possession reestablished by Bouwmeester.
Assisted by number 9.
Picked up in the attacking zone. It's off his pad. Pitching this one to Beagle. 2-on-1. Outstanding save with a glove. Wonderful center. Outstanding save by Luongo.
Luongo's athleticism allowed him to make that outstanding save.
Puck covered. Whistle blown.
Seems like we've had a lot of this going on after a couple of the last whistles. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody's looking to dance in the future.
And the fight ends with one resounding punch.
You don't see too many fights end on that note. Much safer up here with you, Doc, in the booth. 5 minutes for fighting for those guys.
Quick work on the faceoff. Great job on a cut pass.
The Flames have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
And move down to close. Under siege, needs to be gotten out. Oh, good work on the hit. Rolling out of his crease, he's able to stop this one behind the net. Pitching it to Palmieri. Puck controlled by Hansen. Moving it to Close. Calgary's on the move up the wing. It's dumped in. Varlamov's back behind his net and is able to stop it right there. On to Falk. Well thrown pass up the middle to Winning. Outstanding glove save. And he holds on.
This game has really started heating up, and it's carried over to after whistles.
An excellent glove stop on a relatively easy shot, but he's in perfect position to make any type of save.
The Flames with a clean win on the draw. Calgary is carrying it in the defensive zone. Mashed in. The first 20 minutes are over, and so all of us get a break here before the start of the second period. The Flames own a 2-0 lead. A look at the shots on goal. They're pretty overwhelming. 11 for Calgary and 4 for the Predators. The Flames have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
The Predators are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
Middle period has just begun. Right along the blue line. Marvelous save by Luongo.
After that outstanding stop, that's got to give his team a big lift.
Oh, here's a wrister. Acrobatic stop by Varlamov. Got it all.
There was some room. Not enough. Great glove save.
And possession seized by Zdeno Chara. Calgary's continuing on through center ice. Toward the net. Oh, pad stop on the redirect. And he fires. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal. Oh, and blocked away.
The Flames have their opponents on the run right now.
Got the pad on it. And the puck gathered in by Marion Gaborik. Blocked with the pad. The Predators through the neutral zone have possession. Thrown to the slot. Waffle boarded. It was defense, now it's offense. Let's see. Calgary is carrying it on through center ice. Directed on. Score! 3 straight goals.
Ribeiro's stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
Goodrow's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
Calgary's just continuing to hammer away on the shot board. Enormous, and the score is large. The Flames control from the neutral zone. And he dumps it in. And the puck is scooped up by Fulton. Kicked out of the scrum. Now it's directed to Gronlund. Doing fine up the wing. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Calgary is setting things up at center. Dumped in. Varlamov's out behind to stop it right there. Pass attempt to Murphy. Laid up that right side to Como. Neutral zone carry by Bergman. Save. Drives to the net. Pass to the shooting position. Score! They're back to within 2 now.
Como's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot. Just snap it home.
That looks like it almost went right through him, Enzo. Just above the pad. He's in the butterfly. It's on the low glove side. It's a save a goalie should make.
The Predators have closed the gap to 2, and here in the second period, there's lots more time left in the game. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Gathered in by Postman. Nashville's lugging it along in the defensive zone. Nice pass right up the gut. Lets it go. And a good save in the goal crease. Snapping a pass to Yonkers. Steps between the circles. Score! Thornton.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
The goaltender's disappointed here. He gave everything he had on that, just not able to get across to stop it.
The Flames have a big advantage in time of possession, and it shows in the score. Calgary's got another face-off win. The Flames wheel one ahead up the wing. One-timer, great save.
Oh, he was lucky to make that stop off that screenshot.
Oh, he got that.
Varlamov's been brilliant tonight, but at the other end of the ice, they've had absolutely no finish, and they're not helping their goaltender at all.
Pass cut. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called.
Calgary's clearly the aggressor almost from the beginning of the game, but in particular this period, they've started to take over physically, and as a result, they've increased their lead.
clean win. And possession once again by Alex Pietrangelo. The Gronlund. Propelled to Berglund. Oh, that's a nice cut pass. Let's see what happens.
The Flames have been a turnover machine. That's why they have a huge lead in this game.
A shot. Block that one. Chip the Clefbaum. Looking to Como. Out in front. Wonderful save with a pass. Oh, how can they miss that pass? Up the half wall. Gets a piece with the glove.
That's one way to stop the momentum. Cover the puck and get a whistle.
Both guys are still angry, but that fight's not going to happen now. No chance you're going to beat a goaltender like that with a shot that's so easy to handle. Perfect positioning, easy glove stop.
Quick work on the faceoff. Save! And he'll cover.
Haven't seen a lot of this, Doc, after whistles. Let's keep an eye on this type of play. It might lead to something else.
Excellent blocker stop here by the goaltender. That's a dangerous scoring chance that he denies.
They win the draw. Give that goalie credit for another. 40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up. Through 2 periods, here are the shots on goal. Get ready. 26 for the Flames and 9 for the Predators.
Fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up.
The Predators were counting on a tremendous performance in goal. They counted wrong. More in a moment. Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Flames have had their way the first 40 minutes of play pretty much in every category possible, most importantly with this real comfortable lead. Do they sit on it or look to add to it here in the third?
Puck fired down, decision made. Defenders first, icing. Henrik's team is losing, and he lost another draw. Directing that one to Gaudreau. Thrown in, steps right behind the net, and takes over. Possession taken over by Weidman. Puck settled down by Chara. And it's returned again to Weidman. Puck controlled by Hagelin. And he motors on through the neutral zone. It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. The Predators slug that along through the neutral zone. With a drive, got a piece of that one. Slid to Gabrick. Right in front, turned away. And he freezes for the whistle.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
A little over 5 minutes gone. A 3-goal edge. On the big board, it says 4-1. And the puck control. Score! 2 straight goals.
Oh, he hit that puck square in the middle of his stick. Great technique.
Varlamov's got an excellent glove hand, but you can't catch everything. This is a beautiful shot up over his shoulder.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. It's dumped in. Puck is seized by Paul. Passing one off now to Berglund. The Predators through the neutral zone, setting things up. 2-on-1 opportunity. Blocked. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
If you're going to score in a 2-on-1, guys, you've got to attack much quicker than that. Easy save.
Clean win on the draw. Puck is thrown to Orpik. Laid on the Yonker. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. And the loose puck taken by Martin. On to Ribeiro. Sent up the middle to Hansen. Deflected off the blocker. He's got it frozen. Not easy.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
A little over halfway through the third. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals. Propelled to Ehrhoff. And that's moved up the middle to Klo. One-timer. Score! That's 3 unanswered goals.
Boy, that's a beautiful one-time shot there, but how about the pass? If you're going to be setting the table for somebody that's getting ready to one-time that puck, you have to lay it perfectly in between the 2 skates to allow that shooter to get the most that he can on that shot.
Richards lays this pass out perfectly. He gets his hands in front of him so the pass lands flat for the shooter.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Puck is picked up by Bomeister.
By number 28, Ryan Klo.
One-timer blocked away. Right on his paddle aside. And the puck now possessed by Richards. Oh, what a block. No room for a pass. Centers. Great save, point blank.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Nashville shifting gears as they travel through center ice. Dawn, they've got a 2-on-1 here. Got that in the trapper.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
Good intercept. In front. Score! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
Presence of mind to get to the front of the net, open up, and one time it didn't pass the goaltender.
Edzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Trying to go to Gabriel. Mashed in. And the net comes loose. So play is halted.
Calgary's team leans on him for offensive production. They need him to score on the power play. They need him to score 5-on-5. And he's delivered all season long as he's among the highest points totals in the league.
Good face-off win. Outstanding save with a glove.
Well, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
That puck changes direction. It becomes a really difficult stop for the goaltender to make.
Calgary's got it again. And he missed the net.
The goalie can breathe a sigh of relief. The shooter's right in the middle of the ice, and he misses the net.
Last minute of play in the third period. This one's over except for the shouting. Maybe we'll hear some of that. And it is icing, and the linesmen earn their pay as well.
Goodrow's been a really responsible player for his team. He has among the highest plus-minuses in the league. But to have that, you've got to be able to produce at both ends of the ice.
Gronlund's lost another face-off. The team is down. Pitching this one to Yager. He's in! Score!
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Thornton's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? And he dumps it in. Scooped up by Alex Pietrangelo. Fires. Pitching it to Como. Shooting. Moving it to Como. What a heavy collision along the boards.
Sometimes nowhere to go. He tried to squeeze through, guys, but he took a big hit.
Goes back a little further. Now it's directed to Pietrangelo. The Predators lug that along through center ice. And he circles back with the puck and ripped the Clefbaum. Shoots it on. Guarded the goal again. The Flames continue on in the defensive zone. Dumped in. Smith back behind his net and is able to stop it right there. The clock is at zeros. The game is over. The Flames have won big in this one.
Much easier to play with the puck as they did all night long.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.